Hey there, StarCraft fans, it's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, from Home Story Cup, it's going to be Clem and Serral on Tourmaline or Tourmaline, depending if you speak English or French or Spanish. Top right, it's going to be Clem, with the very cute polar bear sticking out its tongue portrait here. In the bottom left, it's going to be Serral. No spinning portrait. Maybe he should do a little bit of a cute animal sticking his tongue out like Clem if he wants to attract more fans. So, it's going to be a TVZ here on Tourmaline. I'm going to call it Tourmaline because I speak English. But I watched a lot of Home Story Cup and they would not pronounce the map for me. It's like, hey, it's a match on Tourmaline. I wonder how you pronounce that. And they're like, in the top right, it's Clem. In the bottom left, it's Serral. Let's get into it. And I'm like, can we pronounce the name, please? It's a new map. I haven't seen it before Home Story Cup. So I'm going to say Tourmaline. Going to be a, let's see, 16 hatch. Yeah, 16 hatch here. Going to be an 18 gas from Serral. Top right, we've got Clem doing a 1-rack expand timing. Nothing too weird here. There you go, 18 gas. And then 17 spawning pool at 204 minerals for Serral. Good stuff, great stuff. So, these two players have a long history of playing incredible TVZs, man. Clem smoked Serral in EWC 2024. He embarrassed Serral, and then Serral came back in a vengeance in 2025 and killed Clem in several premier tournaments, maybe a couple, to go ahead and get the stink of that performance from EWC 2024 off of his, I want to say, face, maybe? Anyway, there's the expansion. There's the Reaper. You know how this is. Reaper expansion. Very, very popular, very standard, very safe build for TVZ. And in TVP as well, but I don't know, man. The Reaper's not going to get any kills on either of these matchups, just for scouting, right? Getting a kill with the Reaper against Serral is just incredible stuff. We will see. We'll see if he can get a kill. So, Overlord says, hey, look, there's a Reaper on the way. Wow, we do have 4 lings. 2 for the main, 2 for the natural. This is the build that every Zerg player does in the early game if they want to be competitive. Pulling all the workers off of gas. Here at 2 minutes and 15 seconds after Metabolic Boost has been started, blocking the third hatch with an SCV. I love to see that, man. And this Reaper here getting a kill. Bam! Getting a kill. Getting a kill for the Zergling. Excellent, excellent stuff. Another kill maybe here. Queen not quite popping out yet. And bam, Queen is here, and we need to get out of dodge. Overlord sees the SCV blocking the third hatch, and like I always say, blocking the third hatch and delaying the third hatch against a player such as Serral is such an important thing to do. But Terrans do not always do it, and I don't understand why. So SCV saying, just being super annoying here. Maybe throwing down an engineering bay would be a good thing. But, oh, denying it again. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, third hatch. He wanted to get it down sub 3 minutes, but 3 minutes is the mark. Command Center coming up way before 3 minutes for Clem. We've got more racks here. We have a Hellion pressure build here. So Hellions into Marines, into upgraded Marines, into Widow Mines as well, I want to say. So Widow Mines mixed into your composition is very, very good against Zerg players, man. No matter how good they are at splitting, sometimes they mess it up. Ooh, 2 kills for that Reaper. Wait a second. How do you get 2 kills? There's only 1 ling lost on the units lost tab here. Okay. Maybe a creep tumor? Maybe denying a creep tumor there that was under construction? Maybe that doesn't show in the units lost? Anyway, third base, bam, done at 3 minutes and 50 seconds before the third hatch of Serral. Just incredible stuff. And bam, Queen down. More and more Queens. Excellent defense against the Hellions and against any Banshees that are going to show up here. And let's see, is that going to be, yep, Starport there. Reactor to factory here. I think we're going to swap the Starport onto the factory and just double pump Medivacs for Clem. As always, KDA charge hitting 4 of those Queens, man. 4 of them. No drones here for you to roast up Hellions at the third base. Wait until the Queens show up, and then the drones will show up as well, connecting all 3 bases with creep. That is the priority of creep spread early in the game for Zerg players. We've got a lair on the way at 4.5 minutes. And Clem right there. Swap in. Floating. Lings. What did we scout? What did we scout here? We saw a Reactor Drax and a Tech Lab Rax. And bam. Swapping it. Reactor already done into double Medivac as predicted. We've got Stim on the way too. We have an attack brewing from Clem because, yeah, just letting Serral sit back for the first 10 minutes means you're dead as a Terran player. I don't care if you're Clem. I do not care. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are like Flash or Maru at the peak of his powers. If you let an elite Zerg player sit back for 10 minutes and just do whatever heck they want, all they have to do is drone. They don't have to make any lings. They don't have to make any queens except for the ones for injects. Then they will kill you. They will get to 80 workers. They will get 5 bases. They will flood you with a maxed out very scary army, like Roach Ravager, Ling Bane, something crazy like that, and you'll die. There's nothing you can do. So you have to do these attacks. I know it's kind of frustrating, right? You have to do this. I love this unload and snipe of the Overlord. That's a little sick move from Clem. Getting a 4th base up the left side. He knows the attack is coming. He saw the Overlord, right? The Overlord saw the attack coming. He saw the Overlord die. Hydra Den on the way. I'm kind of interested that Serral's expanding and getting Hydra Tech here at this time of the game. Oh, nice hard wall. Link's trying to get in there with the medevacs getting out, but nope, we left some Hellions at home. Queens. All right, here's the unload. Stim is done. Medevacs are here. Focusing the 4th hatch. Oh, yeah, they're going to cancel that. Easy. Easy cancel. Like I said, you know there's an attack coming. Transfuse, dead anyway. Lings coming up. They've got speed. Any Banelings? Absolutely not. Lings and Queens against this many Marines is going to be tough sledding. Meanwhile, Hellions into the 3rd base. What's here? 1 Queen to stop this? That's not enough. Some Lings are here, getting behind the mineral line. Yeah, these Hellions are here to die. They're not going to be turned into Hellbats later. 1 medevac does go down, and there's the pickup and the evac. So what? 9 Marines died. A medevac died. Hatch canceled. 4th base delayed. And look at this. Queen's blocking the attempt to retake the hatch. There you go. Just a little bit, but every little bit can matter in a TVZ. This is a Patreon game. For those of you who are supporting me at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, for at the $1 a month tier 1 level, you get to see that's a month before anybody else does. Maybe the best game from Home Story Cup, man. Home Story Cup 28. Incredible stuff. So again, if you're watching this the week of February the 15th, thanks for being a patron of mine. I appreciate you, and I love you. And gonna get canceled on that factory. Getting a cancel on the factory. That's a win. Couple SCVs down there, too. Thanks for monetarily supporting me out there, supporting me on other places, maybe like here on YouTube. You're a channel member. I appreciate you there as well. And if you're watching this in March 2026, hit that like button and subscribe, man. I'm here 3 or 4 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. Been doing this since the game came out, man. Wow, actually, that's a lie. Been casting since Legacy of the Void came out, but been playing the game since the day it came out because StarCraft is great. So, what do we got? Marines? Yes. Combat Shield? Stim 1-1? Absolutely. Any upgrades for Serral? No. He's got Metabolic Boost. He's working on a missile attack upgrade. The Hydras are out. We saw the Hydra Den. We got Baneling Speed on the way here, too. Changeling. Bam. Sniped almost immediately. Clem knows what's up with that. And, yep. Range for Hydras done. Speed for Hydras on the way. Both those upgrades are pretty quick from the Hydra side of things. 3rd base, obviously, we saw the 3rd base when it was under construction. Of course, there's the 3rd base. And there are Widow Mines. Drilling Claws are on the way. Now, here's the play, folks. Kabam, kabam, kabam. Creep tumors down everywhere. This tank's going to die. Maybe you should actually maybe protect the tank? I don't know. And does not save the tank. Transfuse on a Hydralisk is a sick move, too. Good. So I think Serral's playing pretty well. Got the 4th base going. Income tab going like this. Largely in favor of Serral. Not largely, but enough in favor of Serral for him to be okay with it through the first 8 minutes of the game. Trying to set up a base here. Floating the command center onto a 4th base location here on a Tourmaline. Once again, if it is Tourmaline and it is en français, then let me know. Because again, none of the presenters, none of the casters at Home Story Cup would pronounce this name. And maybe they had the same problem I did. Maybe they were like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Do you know how to pronounce it? And they're like, no, I guess we're not pronouncing it. Cool. People can read. People can make up their own decision about what the name of this map is. Cool stuff. So Tourmaline. Tourmaline. I don't know. Tourmaline kind of sounds better, though. Infestation pit on the way from the Zerg player. Creep spread getting cleared out. We've got a +2 Carapace on the ground. And Baneling. Whee! Okay, back onto the creep means you can actually run either into enemies or run away from enemies. Creep is nice that way. Creep spread connecting all the bases, as mentioned previously. Creep tumors. Getting sniped, trying to get a surround, and ban the connection. Yes, there we go. That's what we're here for. Oh, Widowmine dies before getting a shot off. Tank. 1 Baneling traded for a Widowmine. Ow, I would have preferred that was a Ling. But no, that's a kill. That's a kill on the 5th hatch. Beautifully done. Clem everywhere, as he always is. I've not cast a Clem game in a while, let alone against Serral. This is one of the better TBCs on the channel in the last couple of months. So I hope you're enjoying it. Tap that like button. We got a Fusion Core on the way. Probably for Advanced Ballistics. For Liberators, probably not for BCs, but in a game like this, you never know. Could be for Battle Cruisers, too. And this is classic TBZ stuff. I think Maru was the first person I saw to really play this style, where you're threatening this side, and ow, good hit, and you're threatening this side, and you're threatening here, and you're dropping, and you're just trying to be everywhere at once. Ow, that's another good hit. Again, sacrificing like 5 Lings is fine. Banelings, I don't like sacrificing for Widow Mines. Connections, yeah, new Baneling, yeah, there we go. Those are connections we're looking for with a green splash. And saving it. Widow Mines just everywhere. How many Widow Mines have died? 12. 12 have been killed already. Into the third base we go. Unloading. No Spore here. Queen down. Hydra's getting hits off. Can't finish that medevac. Unloading inside the main base as well. What did I say? We're in the main base. We are at the third base and the fourth base. We are pushing up the middle while we're at it too. We're just making Serral completely guess where we are at any given moment. That's a pickup and a retreat, and medevac down, and medevac also down. That's a big pickup from Serral. Killing a full medevac like that was huge. Now, what do we got? +2 missile attack on the way. We've got, ooh, there it is. Seismic Spines, 4 Lurkers. Not a huge fan of Lurkers in this matchup. I do like Vipers, though. Blinding Cloud, pretty good against tanks, obviously. Abducting things like Liberators can really help you deal with lineups like this, with the tanks, with the Marines, with the Marauders, with the Widow Mines, with the Liberators. But just kind of attacking into it, it's also fine. Widow Mines firing on a couple Lings there, not getting the hits they want, trying to take down this hatchery. Damage is coming up and coming out. And Serral charging into the mix here. Liberators, not so good in this situation. There's the Abduct on the Liberator. There's the Abduct on the Liberator. That one escapes. The other one did not. And yeah, I don't know. Lurker's not a huge fan of them here. What is up here? Lings into the mineral line. Not enough drones, or not enough SCVs die to really be of a concern there. Adrenals coming in. Adaptive Talons on the way. Terran is working on Advanced Ballistics, increasing the range of those Liberators. 3-3 on the way for the Marines and Marauders, and Ghost 2 Liberator dead. We have more where those came from. We've got 4 more of them. Back here, sir. The threat of this hatch is real. Can we abduct another Liberator? Yeah, Hydras outrange those Widow Mines. It's a great answer to Widow Mine, right? Is Hydras with that range upgrade. Lings, not yet Adrenal, but this base is entirely undefended. I don't think it really matters. Okay, Sensor Tower sniped. Advance warning was given here by the Sensor Tower. And he's like, I'll kill some Marauders. I don't see why I won't kill some Marauders. That sounds great. Adrenal finishing up in 9 seconds, but I think all these Lings will be dead by the time that upgrade finishes. Some of them may actually... Oh, they escaped, and Adrenal's done. Aha, Marauder, now you must die immediately. Pop. Now we're willing to fight all of these Marauders because we have Adrenal. Bam, another Marauder dies, and then Liberator's not good at... Like, they don't like killing Lings. It's a one-shot. It's a long pause between attacks. It's not an effective use of the Liberator attack, but they'll do it. They're not going to not kill Zerglings if that's all their targets are. So yeah, Adrenal Lings. Here we go. Adrenal Lings, +2 Carapace, +1 attack. Swinging out. It's just a big deal. The number of games I've seen Serral lose because he doesn't get Adrenal is like 2. Which is not that many, but it's weird it's happened twice. Now, bam, hatch. Blinding Cloud trying to save it. No, Transy trying to save it. No! Not allowed either. Lings, another Sensor Tower. Probably going to die. Widow Mines, bigger target. Missile Turret, dead. Sensor Tower, dead. 16 SCVs down into this base. Again, Clem not adequately defending it is huge. This hatch dying and getting replanted is also huge. Hydroling Bane, both players taking major hits at 13 minutes on both sides of the map here. That's right, Marines left behind. Very brave to stand in like that. Try to get some Lurkers in a position to where they can take down that planetary, but nope, and bam, Lurkers dead all over the place. The Liberator count is through the roof. There are 12 libs on the map. 12! That is 12 en français. Je suis les français. Now, my goodness, what are we at here? Income tab, favoring Clem just barely, but the last 3 minutes have really favored Serral with the death of these SCVs. And I guess there were some mules in there too. But Liberators, oh my gosh, this is we need Corruptors level of Liberators, man. I know Hydras are good here, but I haven't seen this much investigation, or investment rather, It's an inward there. Investment into these Liberators in a long time. Another hatch goes down. What do I always say? Kill 10 hatches in a TVZ, you probably won. Little drop attempt here. Doesn't get a lot done there either. Total number of drones killed today is 8 to 20 SCVs, which is honestly acceptable losses for both sides. Serral expanding down 6 o'clock, retaking the 4th base. The 5th base is getting replanted too. Didn't see that until I looked at it, and then there it was. So, what do we got, folks? We got Liberators, we've got the Ghosts, we got Snipes on those Vipers if we can. Abduct, Liberator, Liberator. That is just smooth as silk here. Hatch in a lot of trouble, man. Yeah, just sacking it, just letting it go. Lurkers with the range upgrade. Seismic Spine's outranging the Planetary, but the Liberators outrange the Lurkers. And they fly, which the Lurkers can't do anything about. There's a Lurker. Oh, there's a Lurker down here, too. Okay. All right, that's a fun Lurker position here on Tourmaline. Tourmaline. I mean, it's dead now. Nice lunge usage there again. I'm very surprised at how effective lunge is being used here by Zerg players. I thought it was an upgrade that wouldn't really do a whole lot. Zerg players wouldn't bother getting it, but they use it all the time. Yeah, look at this. I don't think it's very good, but they sure managed to get the upgrade. They're making a ton of Hydras. Like, I guess why not have it? It's relatively cheap for all the Hydras you're going to make. But at the same time, it's not really worth the investment. It's got to be. It's worth the investment, but it's not like the greatest upgrade in the history of mankind. It's not like getting Adrenal. It's not like getting Baneling Speed, right? Those upgrades are much more efficient for the cost than Lunge is. I'm not even sure what the name of the upgrade for Lunge is. It's referring to some fake muscle that Hydralisks have. I know that. Yeah, Widowmine's deaths today, by the way. 34! The second most killed unit in this game today are Widowmines. It's Marines at 137 and then Widowmines at 34. Fewer Marauders have died today than Widowmines. Okay, not pulling the drones quite well. 13 drones down here. And Hatch gonna die again. What a bloodbath of a TVZ this is at 17 minutes. Bam! Widowmine's killing Broodlings. Does that count as a kill, actually? It does. I mean, I don't know that it should. Broodlings kind of suck. So, Cracklings, ba-bam. What upgrades do we have now, actually? +2, +3 on the Cracklings, almost fully upgraded. Once again, responding units. Liberators responding to like 5. Lings is not the good use there. Replacing another Hatch. Got another attack down this way. Widowmine dropping. Ba-bam. Vivek taking it down. 2 drones die. 2 shots of 2 Widowmines. Not the greatest use, again, of Widowmines today. There's a reason we don't see Widowmines in every TVZ. Sometimes they just kind of miss. They're hit and miss. Sometimes they miss. So it's not like you have to get them. That Liberator. Wow. 2 Liberators escape there. No, they do not actually. Man, Hydras. Bam, another Liberator killed. Banelings getting connections and then lunging into the position are the Hydralisks. Chase. Army Valley 106 to 84. Serral's looking pretty good. He hasn't killed a base yet, which is kind of a problem for him. But the lunge lets you chase. Just takes a Widowmine shot. Doesn't even care. This little group of Marines is not going to do anything. Forcing a cancel on the command center is a good use of the Hydralisk. There's the cancel. There's the refund. And suddenly Serral's looking pretty good. Income favoring Clem. The mules are good. The number of bases is also very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 5 of them technically exist. The 1 Lurker Harass, which I will give credit to Raynor for popularizing that. No, Serral, not Ultralisks. Ultras are what I build in StarCraft 2. In my team games, I stream every Friday. By the way, you should check those out. They're under the live tab on the channel. But, yeah, I make Ultralisks. I get them killed by ghosts all the time. I just love Ultras. I can't abandon them. Maybe Serral loves Ultras, too. What do you think? You think that's what it is? 32 SCVs have died. Still not apocalyptic amount of death here. Dude, a small group of Marines just wandering in. All right, a couple more drones killed, and then just pick up and boost out of there when all is said and done. That's all you got to do. And then attack where the Zerg is not, but the creep lets them get from point A to point B very, very quickly. I think in 19 minutes, Serral's got this thing. I think he's on top of it. There's an abduct, there's an abduct, there's an abduct, there's an abduct. And how many Liberators have died? 19 still. 50 Widow Mines have died. 50. And another hatch is going down. What is this going to be? 6? Yeah, 6. And there was a cancel in there too, so I'll give that a 7. Man, I just love sending one lurker to just these bases, one at a time. It's super annoying for Terran to clean out. They can. It's not like they can't deal with this, but my golly, it requires their attention to be everywhere at once. Oh. Yeah, the upgrades across the board are just fantastic. Nobody's missing anything. I guess Lings could get a +3, but heck, who's going to get greedy here? Not me. Not Falcon. 3-3 for the Hydras and the Lurkers is excellent. Maybe expanding down this way. And these guys got to get picked up. Got to get picked up. Got to get picked up. Just or abandoned to their own doom. Hydroling Bane, I'm telling you, it's the strategy of now. It's been the strategy for a while. It's how you win against Terran. Widow Mines today. Dude, okay, so 50 Widow Mines have died. The man has 12 Widow Mines. He's made 63 Widow Mines today. That is an incredible investment into Widow Mines. What have they killed? I mean, a couple drones, a few Lings, a couple Hydras died maybe. I just haven't seen the huge gains that Widow Mines need to get. They are not free. They cost gas and minerals. Oh, this burrowed Ling setup over here. That's a lot of burrowed Lings. And Hydras, by the way. And then they're like, aha, you figured us out, Marine. Tee-hee. So quarter bases haven't been taken. Every other base has been taken. Here at Tourmaline. Hatch, transfuse, and responding banelings. Usually pretty good at dealing with attacks like this. Crackling, say, hey, unload here. Come on. Do it. I almost would put a Nidus inside the main base. Oh, the abducts. Oh, the abducts on these medevacs are absolutely unhinged. Okay, this hatch is going to die. But also, medevac count kill 18. 4 remain. I think Serral has this game. I've been talking about how you kill a Zerg player in the long run. You kill their hatcheries. How do you kill an amazing Terran player like Clem in the long run? You kill their medevacs. You leave them with no medevacs. There are 4 of them on the map at 21 minutes. That is how crazy this game is. Creep spread in. Up this way. Marauders. Sorry, there's the pickup. There's the retreat. I think Serral's got this. I think he does here at 22 minutes. I know the income is favoring Clem right now. That's great. But his medevac count is abysmal. Neither player has a bank of minerals at all. They got a bunch of gas, which is nice, but without minerals, you can't build anything useful. Transfuse. Another attack in. Go sniping Queens. Liberator's getting 3 hits off. Drones are dying. Again, in the 2s here. Okay, that might have been a good Widow Mine shot. That might be what we're talking about here. And chase. These ghosts dying would be humongous. Okay, like 1. How many ghosts have died, Falcon? 17? Pretty good. Pretty good kill count if you're a Zerg player and counting at home here. This hatch doesn't need to die. There are enough cracklings to save it. Just pointing that out, Serral. Just, you know, you don't have to let... Alright, he lets the hatch die. He's too busy elsewhere. This space... getting liberated again. By liberated, I mean murdered. Lunging Hydras to deal with these. Oh, I mean, lunge. Okay, a later lunge might have been more effective there, but whatever. It is 124 to 131 army supply. Finally, these cracklings are like, oh, right, we can kill Marauders when we have Adrenal and these upgrades. And even if we don't, they don't have upgrades and we don't have upgrades, we win. If they have upgrades and we have upgrades, we win. Against Marauders. They're just not the answer to cracklings or slowlings or any kind of lings at all. So, again, corner bases are going to matter. If Clem gets this, he's going to win this game. Serral's going to try very hard to make sure that bottom right base does not happen at all. Because, again, kind of a huge deal that it doesn't happen. Zerg, top left. Marauders kill it again. He's just... Serral is not paying enough attention here. The entire swath of every Zerg unit in the whole world is here. And I think that command center is dead, too. If you want it... Well, he lunges out of there. The army's here. Marauders. And then a couple Hydras to the mix. There you go. That's how we do it. We can't split the map in half, though. Abduct, abduct, abduct. Wabam, 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 and whoa! Whoa! Abrupt. GG. Clem gets the win in 24 minutes. What? What happened here? Oh, no. Not allowed. What? Is it just because I can't get this base and Clem has this base? Because that is game over, but you can still deny it. Oh, I had it, and then I made an extra pause. Tap that like button if you enjoyed this one. My goodness. Feel free to subscribe, too. I kind of feel like the Hydras get in there and take that command center down before the army shows up. We're okay. And then, yeah, those Marauders die. And I don't know. Serral's worker count isn't amazing. He has lost. Okay, 52 drones is a lot to have lost in a 24-minute game. Look. There's the abduct. Okay. I apologize, folks. I will get this right once. Are we going back too far with this? I think we're going back too far with this. Yeah, the whole army comes down. I love the runaway here. But this is a very, very split in half kind of a map. And yeah, if Serral has to split the map in half here. Okay, that's the GG. If he has to split the map in half here, he's done. He knows that, right? At 68 workers for Clem plus mules, income is looking like this over the last 10 minutes. Serral's had his moments, but it's not enough. Resources lost, 40,000 for Clem, 43,000 for Serral's not the end of the world either. Wow. All right. It's just drone count, right? 21 drones are here. He's just mining out or mined out in most places. If he had this top left base, I think he keeps fighting and maybe tries to deny this bottom right base of Clem by fighting with the entire army here. It's a weird place to GG. It really is, though, right? Look, you've got the Terran player on the run. You're killing these liberators. You've got the upgrades. Clem's army is 10 more than yours. Economically, you're not in a good place, but army's pretty good. You can crush this, kill this, take this, defend it, and maybe it'll work out. I kind of disagree with the GG timing from Serral there. Let me know in the comments. Do you think what do you think? Do you think I'm wrong about that? Let me know in the comments if you think that. Because holy smokes, what a great, great game that was. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Yeah.